let's see the answer in the correct order. That's the right order. Let's see who got it right. And in the fastest time, John Christiansen. Are you going to ask the audience?
I'm going to ask the audience.
All right, audience, $300. You won it. Yes, you're right. It's D. It's Alamo. You're right for $1,000. You're right. You've won $2,000. You've won $4,000. And now, from New York City, night 2 of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, thank you very much. All right, hi everybody, how you doing? Here we are at the ABC studios in New York City, and it's good to be back doing our show. We really missed you. Last night we started our second flight of shows. I know many of you were watching. 3 contestants all struck out, leaving lifelines on the table. And John Christiansen here got the chance to enter the game as the unprecedented 4th new player. Never had that. He's a graduate student from the University of Wisconsin in Madison, Wisconsin. His wife, Sarah, is in our audience. And incidentally, they just got a call from the bank that their loan has been approved on their first home. Great news. Great news. Now, if you could just win some money, it'd come in pretty handy for that paint job, right?
It certainly would, Regis.
Anyway, it's nice to see you. And how did you sleep last night?
I slept great after we got together with some of the other contestants and had a couple of drinks.
You're saying this is a drinking crowd, is it?
Well, you know, it's quite a stressful day to come here and do this, and everybody was very excited for me and wished me well. And
that's good. And did you call home? A lot of contestants call everybody they know.
We called. We started with people on the East Coast and kind of worked our way west. As because it kept getting later. But yeah, everybody was just excited. They're going crazy. Friends of mine in Madison, I know.
That's great. Well, you're off to a good start. You've won $4,000. You're just 8 questions away from winning $1 million. If you reach the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that much money, John. You still have 2 lifelines left, and that's very important. 50-50, and you can phone a friend anywhere in America. So, what do you think, pal? You all set?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go. All right, that's what I want to hear. Our studio audience is also ready to go, so let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, for the $8,000 question, here it is. What type of sauce gets its name from the Italian word meaning to pound? Alfredo, pesto, marinara, Milanese. To pound. Any Italian blood in your...
Oh, no. There's none that I know of.
Got the lifelines.
I do have the lifelines. That's true. But I think I know what it is. So I'm going to say B, pesto.
B, pesto.
B, pesto.
Are you fairly confident? You're guessing?
Well, I know how marinara gets its name, and Alfredo is named for the chef who invented the sauce, and Milan's
I didn't know that.
I remember reading that in some place, and the Milanese is another city, so, and I seem to remember from my high school Latin about mortar and pestle, you pound the stuff and you pound it that way, so I'm feeling more confident after talking through all that, and I'm going to go with B, pesto, and that's my final answer.
And that's his final answer, B, pesto, and it's the right answer. Yes, sir. $8,000. Good. You go through life, you go through those Latin classes, and you say, will this ever come in handy? Look what happened to him.
Right.
$16,000, 7 questions away from $1 million. Here it comes. In which of these Tom Cruise movies was his wife, Nicole Kidman, not a co-star? A Few Good Men, Far and Away, Eyes Wide Shut, Days of Thunder.
Well, I've seen all 4 of these movies, so I know that the answer is A, A Few Good Men.
She wasn't in that?
No, that was Demi Moore was the other woman in that.
Okay.
And she was in all the other three movies, so it must be A.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
Final answer A. You're right again, $16,000. All right, John. Very, very good. Now, if we reach the $32,000 level, you'll leave at least that much money, all right? So take a look at this question.
Okay.
Which element makes up the largest percentage of the Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon.
Well, I'm not a big science guy, but I've got a friend who has taught junior high school and high school science, and I'm sure that this is just the kind of thing he's going to know, so I'd like to phone a friend.
Oh, my gosh, this guy sounds like a lock.
I hope so.
All right, fine.
Yeah, he better be.
What's his name?
Tom.
Tom, all right. Our friends at AT&T will get Tom on the line, see what he has to say.
Hello?
Tom.
Hi.
Hi, Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. You know, we're here with John. He's won $16,000, going for 32, needs a little help right now.
Okay.
When he comes on the line, he'll read you a question of the 4 possible answers. One of them's the right answer. All right?
Okay.
In a moment, you'll hear John's voice. John, you've got 30 seconds. Starts right now.
Tom, which element makes up the largest percentage of the Earth's atmosphere? Is it oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, or carbon?
Oxygen, hydrogen,
Nitrogen, or carbon?
carbon.
We got 17 seconds left. 15.
Oh, boy. Carbon or hydrogen? Let me see.
Carbon or hydrogen? You got 9 seconds here.
Maybe hydrogen, but I'm not sure.
Are you sure at all? No, you aren't
But
sure?
I
It's
know
pretty
it's
important.
not nitrogen. I know it's not oxygen.
Okay. Boy. Well, I thought it was the same two that he said he thought it was, so this is the big, is the big hump.
What did he say? He kind of ran
Well,
over
yeah,
all-
well, I was listening pretty carefully, as one would. And he was pretty sure that it was carbon or hydrogen, which is what I thought. Because, we're all carbon-based life forms and, all that stuff. And hydrogen's plenty. Anyway, I'm going to take the 50-50 and see what it does for me.
Want to go for 50-50?
I do, yes.
Narrow it down? Fine, sure. Computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving John 1 wrong answer and the correct answer, please.
Oh, great.
Where does this guy teach?
Yeah, really. Well, I don't know if I'll tell him that that's what happened. Man.
You can always take the $16,000 and leave.
Yes,
if you
I
miss
can.
it here, you'll be reduced to $1,000.
To $1,000.
Want you
I
to
know. And, as I was sitting last night thinking about, strategy, this is the one point when I wasn't really sure what I would do.
The science area?
No, the 16 going for the 32.
Oh, yeah.
Because, if I make it, that's a great spot to be. But if I'm wrong, I'm back to 1. I said to myself, how can people sit here and agonize over these questions? And
Well, take your time.
yeah, I know. But it's a big deal. See, you would think that it's oxygen then, but I know nitrogen is really important for plants and things like that. Though, I told myself if I wasn't sure that I was ready to walk away because, this is, and we're up to, a serious amount of money. And $16,000 would go a long way with the new house. And I don't know. So I'm going to take the $16,000.
Gonna let it go at that?
I'm going to let it go at that.
All right.
Because
Give him a nice hand, everybody. But I tell you what, just for the heck of it, why don't you pick one, the one you think could be the closest to the answer?
Well, let's see if it's oxygen.
You say oxygen.
I say oxygen.
Final guess, oxygen.
Final guess, oxygen.
All right. It's nitrogen. It's nitrogen. Look, you did the right thing. You took the $16,000. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. And good luck to you, okay, buddy? Oh, boy. Oh! I really like that guy, too. That was a tough one, wasn't it? But John did the right thing. He walked away. We wish him and his wife a lot of good luck.